Mayra, we're about to take a tour of a really special home.
Yes, Joseph, and I'm very excited to tour this home. It is a true work of art.
It really is, and it's located in the Sandia Heights subdivision of Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is one of my favorite neighborhoods. I know it's a lot of other folks' favorite neighborhoods as well. One reason is it hugs up next to our Sandia Mountains. It's higher in elevation from the valley of our city, so it overlooks the western views, and you can experience our sunsets that we're so known for, and it's absolutely stunning. And this particular home is located 7 minutes from the Sandia tram, and it's actually facing west. So every evening, the sunset rests on the front of this house, and it's incredible display.
Absolutely. The front facade of this Adobe home is very well designed. We can see the exposed vigas, outdoor nichos. The synthetic stucco offers that clean presentation.
It does offer that clean presentation, and the designer had this very well thought out, because the home was designed, I think, around the views for sure. He also focused on the intimate design of this property. Like throughout the home, we're about to see that it just exudes intimacy, and I can call it a Southwest contemporary Adobe home, but I almost want to add the word romantic onto that. We've taken a tour of this home already before, and we've seen it in the summer. This courtyard greens up in a very inspiring way, especially that apple tree with the west-facing view is a scene right out of an art book. It really just sends a strong message of rest and peace.
I love that we're already inspired by this home and we're not even inside yet.
Right?
This home features 3 bedrooms, possibly 4, 2 bathrooms.
And as you walk up to this custom hand-carved oversized door, you can already see that we're about to see something really special inside. And this is the entryway foyer.
Yes, this is the first impression you and your guests will get. And this is where it sets the theme for the home's interior design.
And you can see the exposed Adobe block wall, which nods to a lot of the accent walls throughout the home. You have the rustic wall sconce fixtures on the wall, as well as when you look up, you see the rustic chandelier that sheds light onto the viga latilla ceilings. And when you look down, there's the herringbone lay brick flooring that goes throughout most of the rest of the home.
And the natural lighting that comes through these elongated windows brings that calm and that peace into this area.
It really does, and it's a calm that sets the tone for like the rest of the home. As you see that we're coming through the hallway down to the kitchen, you have the exposed lintel beams overhead each of the doorways. You see the smooth walls, the nichos. On our way to this.
As we step into this delightful kitchen, we can sense immediately that it represents itself beyond the ordinary.
It really does, and it's a conversational haven and a really cozy area that provides an intimate space for meaningful connections.
And being that we have the western facing view, it provides the opportunity for the captivating sunsets to fill this large window.
And that enhances the romantic Southwest charm that this home has.
And I love the abundance of lighting. There's recessed lighting, hanging track lighting, as well as over cabinet and valance lighting. I can imagine how that would add to the atmosphere, as you have a fire going in the kiva fireplace while you're cooking dinner.
Yeah, and while you're cooking dinner, you have this large oversized island, plenty of space to be cooking or baking while having conversations with your guests. There's also a single base undermount stainless steel sink with a touchless faucet, which is amazing. You have a Viking gas stovetop, you have a Subzero refrigerator, you got KitchenAid double oven and dishwasher. Beautiful functioning kitchen in this area. One of my favorite things is this little coffee and wine area with embossing work in the tin.
I love how as we leave the kitchen and walk through this doorway, it provides that distinct experience into the dining area.
Yeah, it's the doorways on this house. Each time you go through one, it's a different art piece, it feels like. I mean, coming into the dining area, I love this space because looking out the elongated windows, you also have a door that leads out onto a covered patio that hugs right up against the courtyard. And that one's also a west-facing view, and that's one of your areas where you get really emotional, immersive sunsets. It's absolutely gorgeous. And while you're sitting here at your dining table, you have a view out these windows of a southern view, and that's where the Sandia Mountains wraps around, and you're just captivated by the Sandia Heights natural landscaping that's right outside these windows.
This is that room where you become entrapped by the home's artistic design and natural surroundings.
Yes, and you're reminded by the home's consistent theme of intimacy and connection. And while you're at dinner, you're looking out onto your living area. You have another lentil beam right here, and as you're coming through to the living area, it's yet another experience. You can see the Sandia Mountains from this living area, and it's not just the mountains, you see the peak towers. This is one of the most ideal views when you have a mountain view in Sandia Heights, is to try and get to the peak towers. You have the exposed Adobe block wall, which is consistent from the entryway foyer. You have the clean plaster wall finish. You have a fireplace right on center. The symmetry is right on point for the home. And something we didn't mention earlier is the ceiling style of vigas and latillas have changed. You see the rough-sawn knotty wood ceiling, which provides a different appeal for this area.
We have more elongated windows that face onto the south. Not only do you enjoy the view of the mountain, but you can also appreciate the natural landscape, and it helps contribute to that retreat-like lifestyle that this home has to offer.
Speaking of that retreat-like lifestyle, let's come through the living area and let's take a look at this swimming pool. You can immediately see that this home has a very unique private retreat experience back here. Isn't it incredible?
Very beautiful.
It's beautiful. There's that wonderful view of the Sandia Mountain, as well as the pine trees that hang over the adobe wall. It creates a beautiful private experience back here. You can see that there's a wonderful custom gate that goes out onto natural landscape back there. And right outside that gate goes outside to the front driveway of the home. At nighttime, this place really just glows up. If you're out here swimming and you don't want to stay cold in the evening, you can run in here and get cozy by your kiva fireplace that's also in here, getting right into your primary bedroom.
Here in this corner, we have some beautiful windows that look out to the Sandia Mountains with some banco sitting along the kiva fireplace. This is the third kiva fireplace that we've seen so far.
I just love how each kiva fireplace is its own art piece. Actually, two walk-in closets to this bedroom. One's outside here in the hall, and there's one here. You got the double sinks as well as the Roman tub. So let's go take a look at the other two bedrooms here in the back.
In the north wing of the home, we have the two other bedrooms. In the northeast bedroom, we can see a partial view of the mountain as well as an abundance of natural landscape. If we go to the other side of the hallway, we have the west-facing bedroom.
Yeah, and the west-facing bedroom is where you can have that sunset views. From here in the center of the hallway corridor, this is where you have the washer and dryer, and at the end of the hallway, restroom.
Yes, and this bathroom is a 3-quarter bath with the talavera sinks as well as a custom mirrors.
Okay, so this room, we are coming on down into the formal study room. This home features wood floors. I really love this space because it's really like that den feeling. You can come in here and escape a little bit.
Right, this is definitely a large room that if you have children, it could be utilized as a children's playroom.
I also imagine this room being used for multiple different purposes. You can convert this into a 4th bedroom fairly easily. Coming right alongside the study room, you can walk into the storage. This room is that extra flex room that people might want. You come out here right outside the storage area, and it's absolutely beautiful. You feel like you're in the mountains here, and you're just surrounded by nature. This area is also, it's a heated room. It can be used for different purposes. As you can see, it presents itself a place where you can have plants in this area. You got the French drain there and a hose bib. You have raised garden beds right outside the window. So this is the 3-car garage. You got plenty of space in the 3-car garage. They're fairly deep, so you could fit trucks in here. Storage space for a workbench area. Just overall, really clean garage. Does the trick, does the job. One thing I really like about this home is the garage is really towards one side of the property, so you provides this extra long driveway. You got plenty of room for cars out there. So I can think of no better way to end this tour than to just coming out during sunset, sitting by the swimming pool, watching the Sandia Mountains change colors from the sun. That's why they call them the Sandia Mountains, because it turns the shade colors of the watermelon during our sunsets.
So beautiful.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
What a great place to be, and what a perfect view that we have of that sunset.
This home allowed me to experience that true tranquility, that peace, that serenity that this home embodies.
Absolutely. And it gives you that experience that people really want out of Sandia Heights in Albuquerque. This home embodies this so well. I've been in a lot of homes up here in the Sandia Heights subdivision, and this is one of my favorite homes to tour ever because
every corner of this home just tells a story.
This is that house. This is that house that you just want to come home to every day and rest. You come home every day to peace every time you come to this environment. Thank you guys for taking this tour with us of this very special house. I hope you enjoyed this tour as much as we did. And if you guys want to reach out to us, you can reach out to us in any of the ways down the screen. We are here to serve. Otherwise, have a great week. God bless.